Good day, everybody. I greet you in the name of Jesus Christ. The Lord speaks to us out of 1 Samuel 16, verse 7. It says, "But the Lord said to Samuel, Look, not on his appearance or at the height of his stature, for I have rejected him. For the Lord sees not as man sees. For man looks on the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart." It is an important message that we need to realize, because if we're going to look at people in the natural, we're going to miss the blessing of God, because gazing in the natural takes away our discernment, because we look at people for what is acceptable to the world, how they look, how they dress, how they react. But the real thing is what is acceptable to God, and that is the heart. By that, I don't say abuse your body and just neglect your body. It doesn't give us a reason to neglect our bodies or abuse it, because we are temples of God. We are representing Yahweh. But now each and every one of us have to look at our hearts and say, what are the intentions of our hearts? And this we need to realize. When we got saved and reborn, the Lord said, I gave you a new heart. I gave you a new spirit. I gave you a new soul. You have got my mind. You are now in oneness with me. It means that our heart and the Lord's heart are functioning together. It started to be one. It doesn't function separately. It functions in oneness. You see, and this is where we need to really inspect our hearts and see our hearts. Is it full of the character and the nature of God? Is it full of the desires and the plans of God? Because that gives us his mind. And when we have his mind, it means that heaven manifests, that God manifests, and that everything comes into awe and amazement. And that's where the Lord speaks to me and said, we need to make sure that the intentions of our hearts are in full alignment with him. He so wants to bless us. He so wants to use us. He so wants to reveal himself through us. But if our hearts are not in oneness, that could not happen. And that can only happen when we allow God, or we move him into that position as our first love, as our everything, as our all in all. And that we only can achieve by having true intimacy, true relationship, where he keeps you in awe and amazement every day, where he really reveals himself in so many ways that we don't want to separate our hearts. So let's look at people through the eyes of Jesus, that we invoke the presence of God, the heart of God, through each and every person. And let's not judge of what we see in the natural. I bless you.